Hey, this is Evan from Enlightened Workshops. I wanted to chat with you today about the difference between ego consciousness and God consciousness. And if you don't like the God word, that's fine. We could call it ego consciousness or higher consciousness. These are two different states of being, and they're very identifiable between the two. And the reason they're important is because um, when you are in ego consciousness, you're essentially trapped. And when you're in higher consciousness, you're free. So, what's the difference between these two states? Ego consciousness has certain characteristics. One of these characteristics is there's always a sense of urgency. And in higher consciousness, there's always the sense that there's more than enough time. So when you stop and you meditate and you drop into that meditative place, you'll notice that there's always this sense that of spaciousness in time. There's with ego consciousness, there's always the feeling of I'm doing it wrong, or I should be doing something other than what I'm doing. I'm doing the wrong thing. And higher consciousness, there's always the feeling of you couldn't possibly do it wrong. Ego consciousness, there's always some desire, there's some need, there's some want that's not being met, and there's a frustration there. And higher consciousness is there's more, I have no needs whatsoever. I'm perfectly fine exactly the way things are. Ego consciousness always wants the reality that's here now to be different, to change. And higher consciousness has no desire to change anything because I'm okay, and therefore everything else is okay. Now, so the importance of all this is the distinction between the two. So essentially, when you're living in ego consciousness, you are lost in this lie, in this unfortunate kind of trap, this prison with no walls that you can't see, this invisible prison. And when you're living in higher consciousness, you are in touch with reality. So the real trick is to catch yourself when you're in ego consciousness and go, oh, I've lapsed back into this. And, we have a bunch of videos and different things here about how to start to deal with that ego that's in this frustrated, anxious state. So I just wanted to pass that on to you today and see if that's useful. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Okay? And if you don't, that's not really my fault. Quit blaming me. It's not my fault. I didn't do it. But seriously, if you want to be happy more of the time, check out our videos and check out all the links down below. There's free 12-step videos. There's opportunities to work with me one-on-one, coaching, etc. So check out all the links below, and we'll talk to you soon. Cheers.